Why building a business with Amazon rocks? You know what? I always thought that property would be the answer for me. I had read the Rich Dad, Poor Dad books. I listened to my family who basically told me that to get anywhere, you had to go to school, get a good job, go to uni, learn some stuff, and then save some of your money and buy an investment property. And then it was actually starting with Reliable that Adam pointed out to me that if you have an investment property of $500,000 at a 5% rental income, you're actually only going to be earning $68 a day. That was an absolute revelation to me, because I suddenly realised, how was I ever going to get enough investment properties on my wages, even as a minor, and they earn quite a bit. How was I ever going to earn enough to buy enough investment properties to sustain myself in retirement? And not only that, I'd be working forever to try and get there. So I was at a little bit of a crossroads, really. I'd had Ollie, and that was, a journey in itself. And I was sitting at home and I was pondering this whole situation that I was in. The small businesses that I'd had and the jobs that I'd had, they weren't giving me enough free income that I would be able to buy enough properties. So I had searched for other things to find. But then along came Adam and his big smiling face on a Facebook ad, and Reliable Education showed me a better way. It showed me that there was a different type of assets, that assets aren't just in the form of property assets or physical assets like that you could actually have digital assets. And that's what they taught me, to build a digital assets business. It showed me how to build cash flow. I had all these concepts, but I didn't ever have a practical pathway of how to get cash flow. And starting from a low base as well, I didn't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest into a business. I had to bootstrap everything. And I think I started with about $30,000. You can't, trying to find something that's going to give cash flow when you're starting from such a low base and you can't buy a property, it's very difficult. So Reliable also showed me about how to be proud of what I was doing. It was finally a business that I was proud about. I didn't want to run a multi-level marketing business. I wanted my own business. I wanted to create things. I wanted to leave the world with something that I was proud of. I wanted to show my kids. I wanted to show my family. I wanted to be proud of what I was creating, and I wanted to have fun. It's particularly when you've got children, I think you realise that, they have fun all the time, and somewhere as an adult we forget to have fun. So I really wanted whatever I do to not be a chore. I wanted to have fun. I wanted to enjoy what I was doing. I wanted to wake up every day knowing that what I was doing today was something that I really wanted to do. I really wanted to be location free. In the time where you could just travel around, I wanted to be able to travel around. It was my goal to homeschool and world school my child. These days it's going to couple of years delayed, I think, but to be location free and work from a laptop wherever I wanted to was a really big draw card for me. And do it all in the nude. But to be honest, I didn't need to do that. That's Adam's little thing. For me, I wanted to do it while juggling a life. I wanted something to fit in around what I was already doing. I had a busy life, and I love my life with my kid and my partner, and where we live on the Sunshine Coast is amazing. And I wanted to do something around that. I didn't want to change what I was doing. So Amazon came along, Reliable Education showed me how it all worked. And to be perfectly honest, it's the best side gig in the world, and you must treat it like a side gig. For me, as I said, I needed a side gig. I couldn't just stop what I was doing in every aspect of my life. I wanted something that would fit in around it. And this is a real business. It's something that I could start, but I could start small. I could dream big, but I could start small. I could start with the amount of money that we had spare. And I could build something and slowly build it as a side gig until it got to a stage where, it would pay the bills, and, we could stop worrying about what else we were going to do to pay those bills. So it's really important when you walk into something like this, particularly this Amazon business, you're not going to quit your job in the first 12 months. You must treat it like a side gig and work on it like a side gig. So do the consistent hours and it will pay off in spades for you, just as it has for me.
If you enjoyed that video, please hit the subscribe button. We will send you angels' blessings from all over the world. We really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.